Dulwich Hamlet arrive at Wesley Park for the second time this season as they take on second place Havant Waterlooville. The Hawks beat the Hamlet 2.5 weeks ago at Champion Hill, but followed that up with a disappointing couple of 0-0 draws on the road. However, a scintillating 3-2 win over Weymouth here on Wednesday has moved them to within 6 points of leaders Wealdstone. They make one enforced change as Sam Magri misses out through injury and Craig Robson replaces him in the side. The visitors ended a run of 4 without a win with an exciting 5-3 victory over Chelmsford a week ago, with Danny Mills helping himself to his first Hamlet hat-trick. They've already won here in the FA Cup this season and bring in Jack Connors for Nyren Clunis from the start. Granger restarting, looking for Mills. Bailey heads up in the air. Mills and Monlouis try and tussle the second ball. Not down to a Jaha by new man Gomez. Second appearance though, sent off in his debut midweek. Monacana now on the right. Try sending the ball towards the fast post. Mills gets up into the side netting. Not sure Warner had it covered. Monacana takes it away from Mayunga. Onto Monlouis. Clever footer from Kieran Monlouis. And that's a foul by Craig Robson, and Dulwich round the referee. He was breaking forward there, Kieran Monlouis. He's going to get a card here, Robson, that's for sure. Monlouis, if he got past him there, he was only the goalkeeper in front of him. He was a long way out still. The referee being surrounded by some furious Dulwich players. They're trying to put pressure on him. Mills winning it back into Monlouis, turning Gomez and shoots from distance. Oh, fine save. That ball was swerving. It was almost straight at the goalkeeper in the end, but such was a swerve on the shot. Monlouis trying to catch Warner out from distance. And he's punched it away. He did really well there, the goalkeeper. Can run in a central position here, Jeffrey Monacana. He's got Mills to his left. Monacana carrying the ball all on his own for the time being. The shot charged down by, looked like the arm of Simon Walton. Referees decided no handball. And with Straker on the left side for Havant. Gets it back from Ayunga. Leaves it this time for Gomez. That's the number 3. Back with Walton. But stuck under his feet and Mills has robbed him. And now he's running towards goal into the penalty area. Danny Mills, bit of a bobble off the surface, which didn't help him. Retains the ball. Here's Monlouis who shoots straight at Warner. Well, Mills's progress towards goal was impacted by a huge bobble in the service. There was that one at Dartford the game before that, which was a bit of a nasty one. Anyway, Drury sends in the free kick. Headed down back in though by Walton. Chapman has to hook clear on the 6-yard line. Still the dangers not being cleared. Reid is arriving. Gomez is there as well at the far post. Reid shoots and it's deflected wide by Barnes. Granger may well have saved in any case with his legs, but Barnes diverts away for the corner. Drury again to take second corner for Havant and Waterlooville in this game. On this near side this time. It's near post. Granger's dropped it. Ball deflects off Chapman and be another corner. Granger seems to gather it as near post, almost carried it over the goal line, dropped it. Deflected clearance comes Bedford's way. Prod onto Monlouis. So over 18 yards out, Kieran Monlouis. Reverse pass to Barnes, sends it in and tipped over his crossbar by Warner. Not sure that's what Barnes was intending. Ended up going towards the goal. Came off a hack by Ejaha. Barnes losing out in the talons to Benny Reid, who comes down the right wing for Havant. Gomez waiting into the area for a cutback. Reid into the area now. It's a good area. Here's Drury. Gets past Deborah. Saved by Granger. He took too long, Andy Drury. Could have taken it first time. The ball came back to him. Havant's best chance so far. Granger with the save. In by Reid, the latest cross. Header at the far post, and then it's gathered by Granger. It was Kedwell who had the header, but Andy Drury should have taken that first time for me. Mills and Walton going for the same ball there. It was the Havant man who came out on top. Kedwell. Ayunga running past Christian Smith. They tried to pull out the challenge there. It's going to be a similar one to Robson's challenge on Monlouis. That's the left back, Anthony Straker. Risky pass backwards and Mills gets past Walton. He's into the area. Danny Mills. He was held by Walton there, and that's going to be a big call for the referee there. He had a grab of him, Simon Walton. It's a red card. I think it's the right decision. There was definite contact from Walton. Mills got past him. He was goal side. Mills tried to stay on his feet. Mills did go down a little bit late, if anything, but there was contact by Walton and the referee had no choice. Smith got 6 goals from centre-half position this year. He's going to take this one. It's through the ball, it's saved well to his right by the goalkeeper Warner. And meant Warner to slide out and get ahead of Mills. Bailey took his after the ball, went underneath him. At the other end, Ayunga's got him behind Chapman. Chance for a one-on-one. Deborah's come across. Jesse Deborah has done really well there to charge down Jonah Ayunga and put him off. And the final shot from Ayunga was tame. As he tries to slip in Mills, Bailey got a deflection on it and it's back with Warner. Whether Ajaha might have thought about shooting there. Kebwell and Smith tussle. Kebwell holds off Christian Smith and now will try and drive forward. On the outside is Ayunga. He's one-on-one and he blazes his chance. Terrible miss. Ayunga controlling the free kick. The shooter resistant. Granger's spilled it. And somehow the ball's not ended up in the back of the net. Granger with a really smart save. Has been put wide at the far post. Granger's in pain. Trying to see who got the touch on that. Who tried to convert. Striker, high one. Head on by Taylor. And into the midriff of Granger. No real power in the header. Taylor, there was a slip by a Hamlet man in there, which allowed him to get a free header on it. Right is Chapman. Clunis. Another cross coming up for him. It's a low ball in. And Bedford shoots into the near post and Warner got down. Bedford wrapped his foot around a shot in front of Bailey. Nodded down by Fogden. Reed will get there before Mills or Monlewis can get anything on that side. And here goes Ayunga running at Deborah. It's big chances for Havant. Ayunga trying to get past Deborah now. Shoots. It comes off Jesse Deborah corner. Good positional work from the young Millwall defender. Decided not to rush into a challenge. It was flicked on by Rutherford. Down for Ayunga. Away from Gomez. Danny Mills striding forward. On the left now with Monlewis. Back into Mills in the area. Might spin for Mullins. Does spin for Mullins. Shots charged down, but there's a foul against Mullins in there on Straker, says the referee. Mullins is livid. Short throw to Vose. Barnes again. High cross. Mills will try and get on the end of it. It's beyond him, beyond Straker. Clunis brings it down, pulls it back. Chapman shoots. Oh, it's just wide of the near post. Didn't connect with it cleanly. Of all the people in the Dulwich team who want him to hit a ball. Gav, very good team we're playing against today. Is that a decent point on the road, do you think?
In hindsight, it is. Obviously, we know that in the first half, I thought we shaded it in the first half. I thought we played some good football and we looked solid. They didn't open us up as easily as they did in the game a few weeks ago. We restricted them to half chances, and I think we had some half decent chances. And Danny was a bit unlucky when he's run through on goal, and then the mud sort of gets in the way. And then obviously they go down to 10 men. I think that's where the game shifted, because obviously their mentality, they've got a strong winning mentality with a lot of senior players who still know how to get themselves around the pitch in the right way. And I felt that the onus was on us in the second half, and a little bit of our personalities and characters wasn't quite up to the responsibility of actually going to take the game to Havant. And we made a lot of unforced errors that we know the players are better than, but I just think the responsibility of having to actually break them down or shift the play to make their shape work, we just didn't have that. We didn't have the responsibility to make the pitch bigger, make it harder for them to get close to us. So we really, second half, we were probably lucky to get a draw, and it was in the first half I thought we were good with 11v11. So I think really the experience they had and maybe the lack of experience in our group probably showed a little bit in the second half. What
do you think it was about the second half? Because I thought as well the intensity wasn't there, and you alluded it to that yourself. Do you think they thought the game was going to be easier for them because they had a man extra?
No, I think they know that it wouldn't be easy. I just think the onus is different. In 11v11 we'd set up in a way that we could hurt Havant, but at the same time we had a good shape and we didn't look too open. Whereas in the second half, really with a man down, the mentality has to change, and we have to basically bring the game to them and be in charge of the game. And I just didn't think that we had the confidence to do that as a group. We spoke about it at half time, and I think the players knew what they had to do, but they just didn't have the confidence. And credit to the Havant players as well. I know they had 10 men on Wednesday as well, and they managed the game very, very well, and really were unfortunate not to win.
You've had great faith in that back five. I think they've played every game since the turn of the year. Good consistency, and again an excellent performance from them.
Yeah, I think defensively not bad. Not bad. We've got quite a bit of energy in there and enthusiasm. And I think there was a few recovery tackles that were really good from us. Sometimes we got ourselves in them situations ourselves as well, to be honest with you. But yeah, I mean, obviously you always want some consistency in and around the back four and in goal, and them guys invariably have done okay since the turn of the year, as you say. You know, don't get me wrong, I don't think the performances have been brilliant all the way through, but there's been some very good ones and some solid ones, and I think today would probably go in there, maybe the solid one.
You mentioned as well how much did the pitch play a part in today's game? Yeah,
it did. It's heavy. We're going uphill in the second half. You know, you can see it now. It does take a lot to get through, and they know the pitch very well and they know how to play it very well. So yeah, it does play a part, but you know, it's football. You get on with it. It's not an excuse.
And just finally, what positives do you take from today going and head to the rest of the season? What did you really like about the side's performance?
I thought the first half we listened to our jobs, we understood our jobs well, and we looked compact as a team, and then we looked like we could hurt them going forward as well. And that would have been against a team that, if they don't win the league, you know, they'll be there or thereabouts. So that was good. Obviously, the thing to look at is the mentality of the second half. That's not something that will change just overnight, but as long as the boys are willing to grow, then I'm happy to help.